All right. I will go ahead and mute you guys too, just because, and then we can unmute in a minute. All right. First thing that I really wanted to talk about was we've had a couple of people on our team get blocked from Facebook or Instagram and things. And I'm just going to put this out here, and I hope no one takes offense to this, but that makes me sick to my stomach. If you are getting blocked on social media, that means you are copying and pasting. If Facebook is locking you down, then that means they think that you are an ad service or you are recruiting and doing the things that they want you to pay for instead of just using Facebook. So even if you send a, hey, thanks for following me message, it needs to look different for each person you're sending. And I know you're going to go, oh my gosh, that takes a lot of time. It does. It does. And that's a part of this business that's not my favorite. I do not love to go follow 50 to 100 people a day. I don't love to answer those messages. I would much rather just talk to my people who are like on the cusp of saying, yes, I get it. Like, I totally get it. But if you don't change, you're going to just be another person in everyone's inbox that they want to get out of their inbox. And I have had people stop me in public and tell me in the last 2 weeks that my team is sending copy and paste to them. My friends have told me that in person. And I got sick to my stomach. I had 2 people stop me and tell me that. And I was like, shit. So we've got to stop. I don't use copy and paste at all anymore. And I used to be like, okay, I'm going to use this invite this week because I have this challenge coming up. And I would copy it and then I would send it to multiple people. And that even gets tricky. Have you ever said that you were going to change someone's name and then accidentally not change their name and sent Laura to Krista? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. I've done that because when you're doing copy and paste, it's easy to come up with those things. I am personally over just invites. I am not going to have out this script that says like, I have this boot camp coming up. I think it would be great for you. We start on Friday. It doesn't work for me anymore. I've been doing it all month. So, and I know Kinsey does a really good job. I mean, she's obviously high in Success Club every month. And I know she does have some scripts because I've talked to her about them before. So what she does might work for her, but what it is for me, it's not working for me right now. And Kinsey might have changed things over time. So I'm not just trying to call her out or anything. I just know that sometimes I've asked her before, you know, like, what does it look like what you're sending right now? If you aren't figuring out what the person needs and then talking to them about that, it's going to sound salesy. Now, on the last call, we just talked about you still have to invite to your cold market. And we think, oh, that sounds salesy. That can be done in a different way. That can be done in the way of, hey, I've got this coming up. I didn't know if you saw it on my story or not when you were watching. I would just love to give you more information. You down for some more information? That's completely different. But when you're having these conversations and you're just going copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, not even looking really at the name you're sending it to, you're not going to create those relationships. You're not going to find the reason why they want to do this. They may sign up with you, but they're not going to be long-term people. And I think a lot of us have those sign up 1 month, gone the next. And that's so frustrating. We don't want that. We don't want to hit Success Club 30 just to hit Success Club 30 to have to hit Success Club 30 again the next month, right? We want to, I don't care if I hit Success Club 6 every month, as long as I'm finding 3 people that I can find a relationship with, get results, and keep them with us. We're looking for lifers. And the only way we're going to do that is by stop sending copy and paste messages. Okay. And I know it's a lot of time, and I get it. Time sucks. And you can send out 100 invites in 5 minutes. If you just find a script, write it up and go copy, 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 copy. And I've done it. I'm not telling you guys I've never done this before. You can, but that's when you're going to get locked down. On Instagram, they won't let you do anything. And on Facebook, you can't post. You can't use your messenger. That's your business. That's your storefront. So you're at risk of losing your storefront because of just sending copy and paste messages. So we need to make sure that we are really focusing in on that. I think the major one is your welcome to your page. I think that is the biggest one. Because for me, I have like a little link and it has like some freebies in it. And I was just copying and pasting. And I got like some hate freaking mail last week in my inbox. It was a coach. I knew she was a coach. I looked at her page first. I always do. But she replied and said, "Hi, honey, just a coach tip. If you're wanting to actually build a business, you should not send an invite to other coaches. Look at their pages to make sure that they're not a coach. Good luck in your business." I went to look at her page. She was, and I am never one to be like, I'm up here, you're down here. But like, I knew she was a coach, but like, she was not like coaching, she was no elite coach all over her page kind of thing. I could have easily said, "Hey, lady, my team's going to hit elite this year. I think I got it. Like, we're going to be just fine." But I didn't. Okay. I just kindly said to her, "Hey, I did look at your page. This actually isn't my invite. I'm just kind and I like to welcome everybody who follows me. Wanted to go ahead and send you my freebie. If you don't want it, totally fine. Good luck in your business as well." Because that's the kind of person I am. I could have easily showed her what was up, but I didn't. And you just have to, there's going to be those people out there, but we can get ourselves in trouble when we're doing those. I should have just said, "Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I see that you're a coach, something else positive. Have a great day." And then that could have been the end of it. So I think, yes, it takes so much more time. Yeah, I have been. And now I've only been doing this for like a week, but I type out a separate message to each person, especially if it's a follow-up, because with a follow-up, I am looking at, what did we talk about last? Okay, they told me they don't have the money. I want my follow-up to be about money. If it's an invite, I'm fine with you copying and pasting an invite. Like, if you are just saying, "Okay, who watched my story today? I have 10 new people who've watched it." I'm not going to type up an individual message to those 10 people. I may have like 2 different things. I might look at their page and be like, "Oh, she's a mom, so I can talk about mom stuff in here." And, "Oh, this person is a teacher. I can kind of lean this one towards the teacher side," and maybe change it just a little bit. But like the bulk of my, "Hey, we've got a brand new boot camp coming up. I think it would be great for you. I don't know if you saw me talking about it on my story or not." That gist can kind of be done in the notes section of your phone. And then just get in there and fluff it up. But if it's just, "Join me," emoji, "Hi," "We've got this group coming up. Want to be in it?" Copy, 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 copy. That's not going to get us anywhere. We're not going to form those relationships. And those people are just going to go, "Okay." Yes, yes. Adding something personal is awesome. I figured you were good because, yeah, I didn't think you had any issues going on right now. I'm just saying, and I know in the past, like, you and I have both like sent scripts to each other, and I've been like, "Hey, Kinsey, this is what I'm using," and you're like, "Okay, this is what I'm using," and we used to do that, and like we would have a script, and new coaches come in and they're like, "I really wish you would tell me like what to send." I'm not going to. Like, I'm just not, because we used to do it. I used to have a script bank, even like the Combo Gold Bank. Like, I don't even like that anymore, because new coaches are going to get in, they're going to see that, and they're going to copy and paste it and send it out and get in big trouble. So I just want you to take it back. Like, take it back 10 steps. It's going to take a little bit longer. You may not get as many messages out in each day. I'm okay with that. I am definitely more a quality over quantity kind of person, especially in this business. So just make sure that you're taking that time to think about that. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was the vision sheet. Kelsey shared it. And if you're in the Diamond Push group, we're doing it in there. If you're not in the Diamond Push group at this time, if you're sitting at coach status and working towards Emerald again, I have a link. I am going to challenge everybody to do this. And I'm not challenging you to do this because I want to give you some homework or add another thing to your crazy list. This one was good, though. I'm just going to be honest. It was good. There's a podcast, and I will say the podcast was fine, but we listened to a call with Liz on Monday night, and when I think I just got the recording to that, so I can drop you that recording too. But gosh, it was so good, and I just have to tell you, I was going to be honest with you on here, right on this thing. It's called the Future Forecast Formula. I'm very, very bad about vision and goal planning and looking past tomorrow. I am totally a tomorrow kind of girl. Unless it comes to like team goals. I'm like, oh, we're going to be an elite team. We need to do this, this, and this to make it happen by the end of the year. Okay, I can do that. But for some reason, this I cannot do very well. So I did it after listening to Liz's call, and that helped me so much. I love it because it makes you think about, how do you feel in the future? What do you see? How do you hear? Who do you serve? Those are the kind of questions I needed. Because to me, I've always said, it'd be really cool if I could just do Beachbody. And then the next day I'll go, I don't even know why I wrote that down. I obviously have to teach. We need insurance. I love teaching. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. There's days that I do want to pull my hair out. There's days that I feel like I suck at it. You know, like life is a roller coaster. You go through all of those emotions. The thing I want you to take away from this vision piece is it doesn't have to be tomorrow. And that's what always scares me, because I'm a tomorrow planner. My vision, when I write something down, I feel like that I have to get it tomorrow. Like I better be on here. I said I want to live out in the country. I want to have a home office. I want to drive a big SUV. I want to drop off my girls at school. I want to pick them up from school. Okay, well then I wouldn't be teaching if I was doing those things. They're not going to school tomorrow. I am. That's okay. Like I can do what I need to do until then. And you know what? If that doesn't happen, if I teach for the rest of my life, I'm okay with it if I love it. But that doesn't mean that I can't push towards wanting to do something more. And I think that's the mental block that I always hit. I always say it would be so cool. How freaking cool would it be to send your kids to school? You sit at your house and do your work in the allotted time that they're at school. And part of your work is getting your workout done and your shake, showering while your children go to school. And then you pick them back up. And then you have all evening off with them. And you're making more money than if you would have gotten ready and gone into the building. Like, that sounds like a dream, right? And I've always put it as something like that. It'd be a dream. It would be cool if, but tomorrow I've got to go to work. So I can't talk about that because tomorrow I need my paycheck. It better be in my account first thing when I wake up because it's the last day of the month. You know, it better be, I need that insurance. I need that HSA. Like I cannot quit teaching. So why would I ever write down that I might want to someday? And I think when you envision your future, I could do all of those things that I just said and teach. Because I can take my kids to school. I can take them home. I still don't have to ride the bus. You know, I can have all summer to work this business. I can do both if I want to. But for me to get the other things in here that I wrote, like the people that I want to serve, the results that I want to give them, the results I want to give you guys as coaches, what I want to see you do with your lives, that part is the part that I have to vision, feel, and go after. Because if we don't continue to go after it, if we just set goals like elite, here's the thing. We've got 3 weeks to hit 5 diamonds. We've got one of them. So we have 3 weeks to make 4 diamonds appear out of thin air. What if we don't do it? Still not saying we're not going to. I 110% believe we can. I'm not saying that at all. But can we let that define our whole freaking year? Absolutely not. It's a goal. It's a great goal. We're going for it. I want to be an elite team. But that's a goal. A vision is for me to see us walking across the stage, being recognized at Summit. Still another goal, but like I can vision it. I can see you guys up there. I can see us having a diamond party at Summit. I can see us, and maybe that's not Summit New Orleans. Maybe that's at a summit. It doesn't have to be a deadline. It has to be a vision. You have to see it. I see us in a freaking house on the beach in Florida. Whole thing is full of women. Heck, I'm even thinking kids and husbands too. Like, why not? Let's just do the dang thing. And we've got this whole place packed on just a family vacation with a coach retreat. Like, I can see that. Those are the kind of things that have to push us in this business, not diamond by next week. Yes, that's great. Yes, that's going to help us financially. One of the things on there is I want to drive a really killer big SUV all blacked out. Okay, well, I need to hit some more diamonds in my account, and I need to work on my volume to make that happen, right? I need to send invites if I want my vehicle blacked out. But that's my vision. I see myself like rolling up to school, taking 2 parking spots if I need to, you know? But it's not going to happen if we don't do the little things. So I just want you to take a second, kick the goal side of it, keep the goals, keep crushing your goals, but think about what's going to keep you here long term. Because if we don't, we're going to be done tomorrow. And that's frustrating. Because I know all of you are showing up right now. I watch you every day. Okay. Beat your best. It's done tomorrow at midnight. All right. I personally am not going to beat my best, and I'm okay with that. I would need to help like 10 people tomorrow. I had one really high success club month like 2 years ago. I'm not going for that piece of it. I would love to be crushing we're really close on the volume piece. I might beat my best on the volume piece, and that would be so awesome. I will beat my best on the volume piece for Patrick. So that's really cool. Team Patrick is crushing it. But I am looking more towards helping our coaches who said they wanted to beat their best. And we have 2 people who are 1 person away. So Sierra and Bridget, they sign 1 person up tomorrow. They've got it. I will lock in Success Club tomorrow because our elite points need it. I mean, it's a must for me. I am having a conversation in person with someone tomorrow. If that does not go the way that I think it's going to go, then I'll be up until it's locked in. But I want to share one more thing with you. Because I am a diamond, I get the Diamond Insider. So the Diamond Insider came yesterday. It's an email that comes each month to the diamonds before the Coach Monthly goes out from Beachbody. And very, very, very exciting news. I will be sending out an email first thing Friday morning. You're welcome to take mine. So when you get mine, you're welcome to get mine first thing Friday morning, copy it, check the forms, because sometimes I make them my own. And then you get mine and it gets all messed up. So make sure you have access to the forms, whichever forms I ever put in emails. But I'm going to give out a special sweet treat on Friday morning. Obviously, peppermint mocha, volume booster, people. Like, let's light that crap up like we did pumpkin spice. But all challenge packs are going to be $20 off for the month, no matter what. Morning Meltdown, 80-Day Obsession, Lift 4, BOD, $20 off every challenge pack. So hallelujah. That's going to be a really good November thing. And my favorite part, I don't know the details, but we're having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale. So packages will already be $20 off. And then we're doing some type of big push at the end of the month. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's lock in Success Club with the $20 off. Because I don't know about you, but I've had a few conversations recently where I tell them that I'm going to sign them up with the work challenge pack. And I literally haven't heard from them since then. Like 3 people, I was like signing up and then like haven't heard from them because I changed the challenge pack on them to like some other thing. And now they don't want to do it. So I'm like, well, crap. So, but it's okay because then on Friday I can message them and be like, girl, I got exciting news. The package for you is now $20 off, you know? So it's going to be fine. I'll work it out, but use those promo codes and discounts to lock in Success Club early in November. So the rest of November can be about volume and getting coaches started right and those kind of things. Okay, what questions do you have for me now that I rambled for 25 minutes? Any? Stop recording.